Hey guys, so welcome back. I keep looking at my I look at my monitor a lot because I don't want to be recording and then not get the footage. So one update, I'm gonna be painting my room. Well, I'm not painting all of it because I don't want to paint it and there's so much things to move, so I'm just gonna paint one wall. I'm gonna paint this wall. I'm thinking of like different grays. I want to do like a light gray. So if you guys have any ideas for grays, I would greatly appreciate those ideas. So anyways, today I picked up the Subculture palette. Actually, my dad surprised me with it, so pretty. So thanks, Daddy. That sounded like weird, but thanks, Dad, if you're watching this. Okay, so before judging it, people were talking so much shit about this palette. I'm gonna take a look at the colors first. I looked at the swatches before, and these colors are so pretty. Like, if you guys really take a look, these colors are amazing and super pretty. I wanted it automatically because of the colors, but there were so many negative reviews and so much like horrific videos. I just wanted to try it out myself, you know. I'm not just gonna judge someone because of what I hear about them and then never actually get the chance to meet them. So yeah, same with this palette. I'm not gonna judge this palette and without buying it. Even the girl at Sephora was like, did you hear about that palette? And I'm like, yeah, just want to test it out myself, you know. She's like, oh, okay, because Jeffree Star. I'm like, okay, I get it. I saw it. Okay. I've seen it. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and dip it in using soft ochre. But yeah, so my lids are set. I'm gonna prime my lids with a translucent powder right here. This is the Kat Von D one. I love this color. I love this brush. This is the Sigma Tapered Blending, the E40. And before I went on here and filmed, I already looked at the palette and I'm like, I know what I'm gonna use. So to start off, I'm gonna use New Wave right here. It's an amazing orange color, and I'm just taking it and I'm putting it where my transition goes. Let me zoom in a little bit in. I don't want to be like too zoomed in, but yes, there's a little bit of fallout, but I don't really mind fallout. So if you guys can see, there is a little bit of fallout on the palette, but I mean, I get fallout with a lot of palette. I mean, it's pressed powder. I'm gonna be adding it a little bit more. And then I'm gonna be going in Roxy. It's this peach right here. This is Roxy. It looks a little bit lighter on camera, but it's definitely pinkier. And I'm gonna put that a little bit below the transition using the same brush. This one had a lot of fallout on it too, but I experienced fallout with the Modern Renaissance as well, so this palette conveniently came with a brush. So yeah, I did get a lot of fallout on the Roxy. Can you see this? Using Fudge on my, right here, on the outer corner. I'm gonna use this Morphe brush. I'm gonna clean it. Kind of harder to blend out, if you guys can see. Kind of looks blotchy. These Morphe brushes never maintain their shape, and like the Sigmas do. I don't know if it's just me. Fudge did have a lot of fallout, kind of like all the matte shades are having. I'm gonna try it on my other lid. I be very light with the darker colors. All right, so you see how this is building up? It's building up very lightly, so this is what I wanted. So I'm gonna try to blend this out because this is very harsh. I feel like the dark colors were very hard to blend out, but all the other colors are so much better to blend out. So yeah, I would be extremely careful. Like if you're gonna put your brush in, make sure to tap it out and be super light. But I'm gonna use Adorn right here, this copper shade, copper. Okay, I'm gonna be using this Urban Decay brush. It's called 8AM4GF. Really? Anyways, it looks like this. It came with my Vice palette, but you can get any brush that has like this really dome thing going on. And I'm gonna be using Cube. It looks really, really pretty. This white right here, it's right under Roxy. Well, it's on top of Roxy. Here we go. Wait, Cube or Cure? Oh, Cube. I was like, am I like tripping right now?
It's so pretty. It looks white, but it's coming out like pink.
All right, so it's very pretty, extremely pretty. And cleaning up eyeshadow like this is super cool, and it can make it look very neat instead of like using tape and stuff, because sometimes the tape, sometimes I can't do it evenly and it's pretty annoying. So right now I'm just tapping it. I'm not dragging it because I don't want it to move. I'm just blending it. Should I use liner? I'm gonna do my liner and come back because I haven't mastered doing liner on camera yet. So all right, so I had this white liner sitting in my drawer, so I was looking for liners and I came across it and I wanted to use it, so I used white liner with this look. The liner that I use is by Inglot. It's in the number 76, and then the black one is 77. This liner is extremely creamy. It was very, very hard to create the wing, because you know sometimes it's hard to have like a drier liner to create the wing, if you know what I'm talking about, maybe. But this liner was extremely creamy and it was hard. Like, it looks good, but this one was really hard to create it, and I tried to clean it up with the concealer. I'm gonna just do my face and actually kind of fast forward. Like, I'm gonna show you how I do everything, but I'm gonna fast forward it. I'm gonna be using the same foundations that I used yesterday, medium 52 in the Locket, and then Milani Creamy Vanilla. These together are amazing. I'm not gonna apply any foundation like to keep covering it, because the redness will go down and then I'll just look cakey. So learned my lesson doing that before. I used to be in middle school and like no girls wore like heavy makeup, but me, I would wear like my foundation and some, well, I wouldn't do eyebrows, I would just do foundation and eyeliner. And like, I felt like my face was extremely cakey, and the reason it was is because I had really red cheeks. So, and I would wash my face before applying my foundation, so when my cheeks were really red, they weren't going to be like that the whole day, so it was just temporary. But I kept applying foundation and foundation on top of my skin, and it just looked cakey because my red cheeks would just go down eventually. And yeah, I remember once I was in class and I was blushing. My teacher said something to me, or a guy said something to me that was actually made me blush. I don't know what it was. I'm using the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline in light pale and light actually, and he said something to me that was that made me blush, and the teacher's like, "Oh, Vanessa's blushing," and then she said,
"Oh, but you can't tell because she's wearing so many layers of makeup."
and I'm like, fuck you, bitch. Why are you gonna blow my spot like that, right? I'm gonna use this my Kat Von D palette. I'm gonna use the yellow shade, which I am running out of. Using my Kat Von D powder and setting my face using this big puffy brush and just setting my face. I'm excited to try this brush, so I just want to set my face and start contouring. So this is the brush that I bought. I have like 2 Sephora brushes, mostly eye brushes. So yeah, this one is the first face brush that I have. I don't know why my camera seems weird, but it's the Pro Small Blush Brush number 74, brand new. It looks really nice. It kind of does look like, I asked my brother, I was like, what's the difference? And he was like, there is no difference. This one's just cleaner. I'm like, there's a difference. This one's a little bit wider and this one looks better, like better for contouring. So yeah, I know they look the same. This is the MAC 109 and this is Sephora, so I'm gonna try this one. So using my Hoola, really old. I rarely use it, so I'm not really that mad that I hit pan. And I'm just gonna apply some blush using Melba again. I didn't know that Sephora brushes were so expensive. Like, I really didn't know. I was like, I'm just gonna go to Sephora and get a brush. I didn't know how expensive they were. Like, this was $30 with tax. I'm like, yeah, no. Okay, I'm gonna apply some lashes. Oh, and since I never apply like the lower lash color like when I do my eyeshadow, since I did do it first, I didn't apply. I apply it when I have like my concealer and everything on. So I'm probably gonna use New Wave and Fudge on my lower lash. Oh, I just inhaled it. And I'm gonna use Forever Lit, because I don't know, should I use Forever Lit? That color, I mean that highlight, boy, you really could grab people's attention with this highlight because it's extremely pigmented. I don't know if I want to use that one though. Yeah, I'm gonna use Forever Lit and Kitty Cat. Mix in them, tap it out, and then just apply it. Use a lip topper. This is by Jouer and it's rose gold. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I really like how this look came out. I didn't know I was gonna wear the white liner. I had no idea that I was gonna wear it, but I really like it. It kind of, like, you could wear this to like a concert, like a festival or something, Coachella or something. But yeah, I really like this Subculture palette. I feel like the darker colors like Fudge was a little bit harder to blend out. I haven't used these dark colors over here, but I'm kind of scared too because I don't really use dark colors as much. But yeah, the Fudge was kind of hard to blend out. Shimmers were amazing. The shimmers, every time Anastasia comes out with shimmers, it's always like super pretty. So their shimmers are always A1. Mattes do have some fallout, but I can work with it. It's powder, it's pressed powder, it's gonna have fallout. Fudge was really hard to blend out, so my advice is to pick up as much as, like, just pick up minimal product with your brush. And if you, and And after you pick up the product, just dust it off, because it does get really hard to blend out. Like once that color is on there, it's on there, you know. It's really hard to blend out. So apply little, keep building up, and don't just apply a lot, you know. So yeah, I really like the colors in this palette. I almost like it as much, or actually I like it better than the Modern Renaissance. So yeah, if you guys are really curious about this palette, I would say go try it out for yourself. Don't take everyone's advice, and or just don't believe everyone's, like, just try it out for yourself. I'm pretty sure I didn't want to try it out because I saw so many horrible like stuff said about the palette, so I didn't want to try it out. But I saw the colors and I'm like, I really need these colors in my life. Let me just try it out, and if I don't like it, I'll just return it. But I do like the palette, and I hope you guys like it too. If you guys don't like the palette, tell me why. Tell me like what's wrong with it, because I have only tried out the Fudge, the New Wave, Roxy, and Adorn, and Cube. I love Cube. I'm actually gonna apply a little bit more of Cube. I hope you guys like this tutorial and this first impressions. If you guys like these, leave a comment below and just tell me what else you would like me to react to, like what else you guys would like me to review. I'm very honest with everything. I'm not getting paid, obviously, and I just love trying out makeup. I love makeup, obviously, because I have this channel. I just love makeup, and I hope to see you guys later, and I hope you guys like this look.